Batman v Superman, the year's most anticipated movie. Does it hold up? Does it suck? Find out now on Box Office Watch. Batman v Superman is here. After 3 years of speculation and rumors, it is finally here. And does it hold up? Well, we'll see. First things first, let's talk about the acting. The acting was really, 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 really good. There were strong performances from Ben Affleck. He is the definitive Batman. He gives Christian Bale a run for his money. Jesse Eisenberg was really, really, really good as Lex Luthor. At the end of the movie, you'll end up really, really, really hating him, because he's very evil. He kind of reminds me of the Riddler and Heath Ledger's Joker, but as you see the movie, you will see what I mean by that. Amy Adams, I kind of feel like she was a wasted opportunity in this movie, because she didn't really do anything. Like, she did do a lot, but she just wasn't necessary. In a lot of the scenes, she kind of felt shoehorned in. Jeremy Irons as Alfred was amazing. I think that he's the definitive Alfred as well. I really liked the relationship between Bruce Wayne and Alfred. Yeah, that's all I'll say, because this Alfred is more hands-on than previous Alfreds. And also Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill did a really good job as Superman. He is my favorite Superman. Sorry, Christopher Reeve. But, yeah, he did a really good job. And you'll end up feeling very bad for Superman at the end of the movie, without going too much into spoiler territory. But yeah, Superman, he was really, really good. And lastly, we have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and she is amazing as Wonder Woman. The way she just comes in is kind of sudden, and she was able to do a really good job with the small role that she had. So that was a job well done. I'm really excited for her movie next year. So now, going on to the plot. Okay, let me talk about the things that I didn't like with the plot. So, there were a lot of unnecessary scenes that could have been cut out. Sometimes the plot wasn't that coherent. I mean, the movie did a really good job of explaining why Bruce Wayne is very mad at Superman, and that's because of the events of Metropolis. But it can sometimes be very hard to follow, even for a hardcore DC fan, because the editing is all over the place. And there were just some scenes that were really not necessary, and that could have been cut out, which would have saved us 30 minutes of the movie. And Batman and Superman, the disappointing part for me is that they only fight for 8 minutes. Yeah, only 8 minutes. You'd think that a movie about Batman and Superman, it would be like at least 2 fights. No. It's a Batmobile chase, and then Superman appears at the end, and then after that it's Batman fighting Superman. So, I mean, you'd think that there would be more fight scenes, but yeah, what are my final thoughts? This movie is really good. It has amazing visuals, and although my review seems to be critiquing it, there are a lot of good things to say about it, but I can't say it without spoiling too much. So the flaws aren't really spoiler territory. They're not really that big anyways, so that does not affect my enjoyment of the film. This film, while being very flawed, is still very enjoyable. And I do recommend that you guys see this film for yourselves. So if I were to rate it, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Maybe if I see it another time, or again, which I am planning on doing, I will like it even more. So that was your video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out our spoiler podcast if you've already seen the movie. And we will have the link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and stay tuned for new content.